Hey, it's Mastin Kipp, and welcome to today's coaching conversation. Today I want to talk to you about how to stop putting your life on hold and actually live the life that you want to live. So a lot of times it can be so normal and so just commonplace to be of service to other people. And that's a really, really, really noble and great idea. At the same time, if you put your life on hold to be of service to other people, well, you're not really being of service to them, because the greatest way for you to ultimately be of service is to bring your most happiest, most alive, most beautiful, most lit up self to the world. And if you're dimming yourself to help and please other people, it kind of seems altruistic and it seems like you're being of service, but ultimately you're hiding. That's really the ultimate truth. So if you want to stop putting your life on hold, there's really just one thing you got to do, which is you got to be courageous. A lot of times we get our needs met by taking care of other people. A lot of times we learn to survive through helping other people and not speaking up. And at the end of the day, it takes courage to speak up. It takes courage to decide this is what you want to do. And let me tell you something. If you're scared that if you decide what you want to do is selfish, or that you're going to hurt your family, you're going to not take care of your loved ones, or you're not going to be provided for, nothing could be further from the truth. You were born and breathed into this world by a divine source. I really believe that to be true. And that divine source puts, desires on your heart, puts visions in your mind, gives you intuitive guidance. When you start to follow that, when you start to really step into that, it takes courage, because part of you thinks, oh my God, if I speak up, I'm going to die. And at the end of the day, it's not true. It's absolutely not true. If you don't speak up, then you commit what we call passive suicide. Passive suicide is when you just sort of give up on life, you resign yourself, you don't take care of yourself, life sort of has no meaning, you sort of step into nihilism, like who cares anyway? And that's a level of passive suicide where you're not actively going to try to destroy yourself, but passively over time you're decaying slowly and slowly and slowly because you've lost meaning. And the reason why you've lost meaning is because you've given your power of happiness and fulfillment and joy to somebody else. So you got to get that life back, and feel free to just be courageous today. Feel free to speak up today and ultimately get your life back and really take your power back from the people you've given it to. It makes sense because maybe your survival has been linked to the relationship that you're in, or taking care of your children in a certain way, or relating to money in a certain way, or creativity in a certain way. And you're not going to kill anybody by stepping into what you love to do. You're not going to kill anybody by following your heart. You're going to make everybody around you, you're going to improve their life, not detract from their life. So really, all you got to have is courage. And courage feels like, oh my God, 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 I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. And you're actually not going to die. You're going to come alive. And in fact, that's what growth feels like. Whether it's growing a muscle, growing your heart, growing your spirit, it feels like a challenge. It feels scary. It feels like something that will threaten you, but ultimately there's no threat. In fact, right on the other side of facing your greatest fear is when you're most liberated and you step into your biggest breakthrough. So what is your greatest fear? Not like my greatest fear is skydiving without a parachute, right? Or like jumping off a building without a parachute, or something crazy like that. I mean, like the greatest fear in your life. Is it speaking up? Is it leaving a toxic relationship? Is it starting a business? Like, what is your greatest fear? And how can you be directional about stepping into it instead of shying away from it? Because you'll see on the other side of that fear and facing it is the life that you've always wanted to live. So that is how you get your life back. It's through taking that courageous choice. It's through facing that fear. It's through having courage, which just feels like you're going to die or that something's going to go wrong. But ultimately, if you stick with it a little bit longer than you normally would, and you hang with it a little bit longer than you normally would, life will break free into a whole new level of existence. So my greatest wish is that this is not just something you listen to, but you actually take action on this. And as always, remember to get out there, take action, and make it real. We'll see you soon.